Hi, guys. You're here today with Denise Rich. I am hopeful we can unify and get into a lot. With that being said, let's just do the damn thing. I want to talk to you today about Andrea Francis. She is 20 months old. The newspaper was saying 2, but she was just short of her second birthday. 4 months just short of her second birthday, to be exact. Um, Andrea, she had a mom, a dad, both in the picture. Wow, I'm almost speechless at um, watching the mother come out for the first time and speak about the death of her child. The mother proclaims that the father was loving, caring, and nurturing by all accounts. She said she had threatened to leave the father a couple of times and he threatened to kill himself, or, you know, what have you. But guys, please, Psychology 101, jumpers don't call and callers don't jump. I'm not going to buy into that, oh, I'll kill myself, oh, I'll kill myself. Well, if you really wanted to kill yourself, you wouldn't be here. And you certainly wouldn't be telling me. With that being said, again, this is what the mother came out and said, that he wanted to kill himself, but he was a loving, nurturing father. The Psychology 101 came from me. They got into an argument over money. Now, if I'm arguing with you over money, why would you harm the baby at all? So I don't think we heard everything in this story, but, because I can't wrap my mind around what brings you to the point of doing what the father did. The mother, after they finished arguing, she said, okay, we agree to disagree. Boom, I'm going to take a shower. She goes into the bathroom, turns on the water, removes her shirt, starting to get undressed. She hears pop, pop. Okay? She throws back on her shirt really quick. She comes out. The baby's lying in the floor, bleeding from her head. Okay? At that point, the mother kneels down to the baby. Oh my God, you shot my baby. And says to him, are you going to kill me? Well, you know what, guys? Time for talking, time for asking any questions, as far as I'm concerned, was a done deal. Game over. You would either had to kill me on that day, or I'm going to take you out. Period. Okay? She said the baby's on the floor dead already. So, or bleeding from the head. So she assumed her baby was dead because there was no movement. What's the question for? So he says to her, you see what you made me do? You see what you made me do? Really? And then he turns and walks out after she asked him, well, are you going to kill me too? I couldn't give a damn whether your plans was to kill me, because either you would have had to kill me, or we are getting ready to get into a lot, because I was surely going to try to take you out. She says the father turns and walks away after he says, you see what you made me do. So I don't know where she got the strength, or just, the sheer will to even call the police, because I would have been hysterical, bawling my eyes out. But letting him walk out of that apartment, to me, was not an option. It was not an option. My baby lay on the floor bleeding from her head, and you are going to walk your ass up out of here? I don't think so. I'm not a violent person, but you would have had to take me there, because I'm telling you, it's just no way. I don't see how that is even possible. So let's forward to, okay, your baby's dead. She explains the story to the police. He gets arrested. He goes to trial. and he's found guilty of murder in the first degree. The judge sentenced him to death. Okay? This guy is appealing because he don't want to die. Really? Really? You don't want to die? You have just taken my baby's life. A little teeny Andrea who didn't deserve this at all. And you don't want to die now. You said to the mother, you see what you made me do? Well, I don't think the mother made you do anything, first of all. I think you're a low-life, scum, narcissistic, self-serving individual. And you certainly deserve the death penalty. The sentence should definitely fit the crime. And death, you are to die by death. And that's, I think, spot on. Okay? But the fact that he would ask for a appeal, and the the mother coming out saying, oh, by all accounts he was a great father, he was loving and adoring, blah blah blah. How can you say that at the point that you were at? Your baby's already gone. There's nothing good could come out of my mouth about this person, and I'd have everything in God's name to keep me off of him, even in the courtroom. Even every time I looked at him, I'd want to take his head off. Every time I looked at him, I am so disgusted and appalled by what he's done that I really have a hard time wrapping my mind around, why is he still breathing? Why are you still breathing? I know we're not supposed to be judge and jury, but on that day I'd have to ask God to forgive me, because I certainly would have been trying to take his life. Now, and yes, I'm very passionate about that. I don't understand why people harm children. And I see so many atrocities against children. Now, when I leave here, I'm going to have to stand before my Father, and I'll ask him, God, please explain to me why so many of them had to die of horrific deaths, because they were innocent. They were innocent. And then you have the nerve, you creep, you low down, low life son of a, whew, you don't want to die? Really? You need to go. I don't give a damn how he goes. If I was the mother, I could care less. But you need to be in a hole. And you don't have to necessarily be in a casket, just in a hole. I don't give a damn at that point that you don't want to die. Your feelings, they mean nothing. I probably would feel zero. And I'm a very compassionate, loving person. When I love deep. But there's no way I can still have love for this person. And I know we're not supposed to hate, but what he's done would overwhelm me. It would move me out of a place of feeling anything positive toward this person. And I know, the Bible tells me I have to forgive. But I just don't know, on that day, could I have restrained myself? I don't know, sitting in this courtroom, could I restrain myself now? And how could anybody blame her? But she came out and said he was very loving, very adoring. She said, I was going to leave him a couple times, and he threatened to kill himself. All I could think was, it would have been better that you killed yourself than you shot that baby in the head. And then ask, see what you made me do. You're the lowest of the low. Only thing I can think of that would make a person do that is you have to be demon possessed. A lot of people don't believe in the enemy. They don't believe he's real, but he is. He is 100% real and will infiltrate your life in any way that he can. Steal as many souls as he can. Andrea, little Andrea, precious Andrea, did not deserve to leave this earth in that way. Of course, God's got a plan for us all, but so does Satan. He has a plan too. And I truly believe either the father was just a no good, dirty, low down, evil individual, or that day Satan has infiltrated him. And prior to that, if he was loving, that could be the only excuse. That could be the only excuse for you to do something so heinous, so uh, mind-boggling. And the mother, how can you muster up anything good to say? Anything. So I don't know. It may have been more to that story, and I'm going to certainly follow it and delve in. But the death penalty, hell yes. Hell yes. He should get the death penalty. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Please, weigh in. Tell me what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. I need you to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We need to have the conversation. I'm going to bring you stories like this because there's tons of them out there, and some of them I shy away from even doing. And I know I've said I won't shy away from anything, but when it comes to babies, children, it's a very difficult story to tell. It's very difficult content for me to speak about. But with that being said, again, like, share, subscribe. And guys, let's go get into a lot, and I'll see you on the next vlog.